Hey warriors, one afternoon a man walked into his boss's office and resigned from his job. No backup plan, no savings, no clear idea of what would come next. The people around him thought he had completely lost it. His family felt uneasy. Even he, deep down, was scared. But something inside him was certain. He had spent 6 years in that office, working hard, arriving early, doing everything the right way. Yet every year, success felt just as distant as before. Not because he lacked effort or ability, but because all his energy was going in a direction that was never meant to take him where he truly wanted to go. Over the next 18 months, he built something out of nothing. There were weeks without income, weeks without progress, and moments when every voice around him told him to give up. He didn't. Today, his business operates across 3 countries. Not because of luck, not because he was special, but because he finally stopped doing the one thing that was silently destroying his chances, and started doing 5 things that pulled success toward him. Those 5 things are exactly what we're diving into today. And let me be honest with you, these are not feel-good tips or empty motivational lines. These are real, practical shifts in how you think, speak, wait, and act. Shifts that change the direction success moves, bringing it toward you instead of away from you. Here's a quote to carry with you throughout this video. Jim Rohn said, "Your life does not improve by chance, it improves by change." Not by chance, by change. And that change begins right here, right now, if you allow it. Before we get into the 5 secrets, do 3 quick things. Hit the like button, leave a comment below, and share this video with someone who needs it today. And make sure you subscribe, because every week we bring real, honest, life-changing content just like this. Don't skip any part of this video. Each secret connects to the next. Stay with me until the end. I promise it will be worth it. This video is for those who are ready to stop chasing and start attracting. If that's you, prove it right now by commenting, "I attract, I do not chase." Number 1, stop chasing success. Let's begin with something that might surprise you. The first secret to attracting success is to stop chasing it. Now you might be thinking, aren't I supposed to go after what I want? Shouldn't I hustle, work hard, and stay hungry? Yes, of course, effort matters, showing up matters, but there's a huge difference between working hard with calm confidence and chasing with desperation. And most people don't even realize they're operating from desperation. Here's what that looks like in real life. You check your phone every few minutes waiting for a reply. You lose sleep because you're constantly thinking about results. You keep changing your plan because progress doesn't feel fast enough. You compare yourself to others and feel uneasy inside. You start believing that if this one thing doesn't work, everything is over. That tight, restless, anxious feeling, that's chasing energy. And here's the truth about it. Chasing energy pushes things away. Think about it in real life. If someone is desperate for your attention, constantly texting, needing validation every hour, what's your natural reaction? You pull away, you create distance. That energy feels uncomfortable. Success works the same way. When you act from desperation, when your entire worth depends on one outcome, your decisions suffer. You speak too quickly in important moments. You accept poor opportunities just to feel progress. You skip necessary steps because you want results immediately. But the person who stays calm, who works hard while trusting the process, that person makes better choices. They communicate with confidence. They attract better opportunities because they're not acting from fear, but from belief. This idea isn't new. Stoic philosophers understood this long ago. One of them said something powerful that's hard to forget. Seneca once said, "He who is everywhere is nowhere." Read that slowly. When you chase everything at once, when your energy is scattered in multiple directions out of desperation, you end up nowhere. You're not fully present in anything, and nothing great has ever been built by someone who is mentally absent. Psychologist Abraham Maslow studied highly successful and fulfilled individuals, and one thing stood out. They were not desperately attached to outcomes. They were committed to their work, but not controlled by results. That difference changes everything. So what does this mean for you? Starting today, give your work your full effort, show up completely, then step back, breathe, and trust that what's meant for you is responding to your effort. Stop checking constantly. Stop comparing your early stage to someone else's later stage. Stop tying today's peace to tomorrow's outcome. Work like it matters. Rest like it's already on the way. That combination, full effort and inner calm, is powerful in a way desperation will never be. Success doesn't run toward those who chase it frantically. It moves toward those who build steadily and trust quietly. Become that person starting now. Let me know where you are in your journey. Comment this below. Calm builds empires. Number 2, silence your doubt. Let me ask you something real. What does your inner voice say when you're alone? When no one is around? When you're lying in bed at night? What are you telling yourself? Does it say you're on the right path, keep going, you've got this? Or does it whisper, who do you think you are? This won't work, others can do it but not you. For most people, if they're honest, it's the second voice, and that voice is costing them more than they realize. Here's the truth about doubt. It's not just a passing feeling, it's a signal your brain sends to your body, and your body reacts as if it's real. When you constantly doubt yourself, your body tightens, your breathing becomes shallow, your voice shrinks in moments where it should be strong. Your decisions become hesitant. You stay in situations that are too small for you because doubt convinces you that you don't deserve more. And all of these reactions quietly push success further away. One of history's greatest thinkers faced this same struggle. He wasn't a motivational speaker, he was a Roman emperor. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the mind and doubt in a way that still applies today. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Read that again carefully. The doubt in your mind is not truth. It's an event, and you control how you respond to it. That's the key. So how do you silence doubt? Not by ignoring it, and not by forcing fake positivity, but by responding with evidence. When doubt tells you you're not good enough, don't just repeat empty affirmations. Bring real proof. Remember the difficult thing you accomplished last year. Recall the time you showed up despite fear. Think about when you figured things out, even without knowing how. That evidence matters, and your mind responds to it. Start creating what psychologists call a proof list. A simple record of moments where you overcame challenges, showed strength, and proved yourself capable. Read it when doubt gets loud, not as a trick, but as a reminder of who you truly are. Because doubt lies. It takes your worst moment and labels it as your identity. That's not true. Your strongest moments are just as real, and there are more of them than you remember. Silence doubt with evidence and watch how your actions begin to change. That voice has held you back long enough. Shut it down now by commenting, "Doubt dies here." Number 3, align your actions with your words. This one is straightforward, but it's ignored far too often. You cannot say one thing and do another and expect success to respect you. That may sound direct, but it's the truth most people need to hear. Many people live with a gap between what they say they want and what their daily actions actually reflect. They say they want success, but spend hours doing things that don't move them forward. They say they're committed, but quit the moment things get uncomfortable. They claim they believe in themselves, yet avoid the risks that belief demands. That gap, the space between words and actions, is exactly where success slips away. And the deeper issue is something most people never even notice. Every time you tell yourself you're going to do something and then don't follow through, you send a direct message to your subconscious. That message is simple: my word has no value, and a person whose word holds no weight, even to themselves, cannot build anything meaningful or lasting. There was once a man who started life as a slave and went on to become one of the most influential philosophers in history. His name was Epictetus. He began with nothing, no wealth, no freedom, no comfort, yet he understood something about human behavior that many successful people still fail to grasp. Epictetus said something powerful that you need to hear clearly. First, decide who you want to be, then do what is required. Read that again slowly, because that single line can save you years. Decide first, then act, every single time. That's the real key to closing the gap between where you are and where you want to be. In psychology, there's a concept called cognitive dissonance. It's the discomfort you feel when your actions and beliefs don't align. Most people deal with this discomfort in the wrong way. Instead of adjusting their actions to match their goals, they lower their standards to justify their behavior. They tell themselves, it's okay, it's not that important, maybe I didn't really want it anyway. Don't fall into that trap. That's how people stay stuck for years without progress. Instead, close the gap step by step, one small promise at a time. Here's what that looks like in real life. There was a young man who kept saying he wanted to start a business for 2 years. He talked about it constantly, researched everything, made detailed plans, but never actually took action. One day, someone asked him a simple question. What is one small thing you can do today that moves this forward, even just a little? That same evening, he sat down and created a single page of his website. Just one page. It didn't look impressive from the outside, but it was real. And that one action, where his behavior finally matched his words, changed something inside him. The gap began to close, and he kept closing it step by step, small actions repeated consistently. 6 months later, he had a real business generating real income. Not because of one big moment, but because he stopped letting his words exist separately from his actions. Start today. Choose one thing you've been saying and take one small step toward it. Not tomorrow, today. Let your actions speak the same language as your words. That alignment, that integrity between what you say and what you do is incredibly powerful. It signals that you are someone who can be trusted. And success, like everything valuable in life, moves toward people it can trust. This is what separates those who talk from those who build. If you're a builder, say it now in the comments. My actions speak. Number 4, let go of what others think. Let's address something that is quietly holding you back right now, the opinions of people who aren't living your life. Think about how many choices you've made or avoided because of what someone else might think. How often you stayed silent when you had something meaningful to say. How many times you didn't start something because you were afraid of looking foolish. How often you made your goals smaller, safer, less visible, just to avoid making others uncomfortable. That isn't caution, it's a self-made prison. And it's built one thought at a time. What will they think? Here's the reality. The people you're most worried about are usually not thinking about you at all. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect, the tendency to believe we're being observed and judged far more than we actually are. In truth, most people are so focused on their own problems, fears, and insecurities that they barely have the mental space to consistently think about yours. You're worrying about an audience that isn't even watching. But even when people do have opinions, even when they judge or doubt or criticize, understand this clearly. Their perspective is shaped by their own experiences, their own fears, and their own limitations. When someone says your dream is too big, they're not defining your limits, they're revealing theirs. When someone says it won't work, they're not predicting your future, they're reflecting their past. Don't let someone else's limited perspective define your path. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful leaders in history, ruled an empire, yet even he struggled with caring too much about what others thought. In his personal writings, he reminded himself of this truth. He said, "It never stops surprising me. We value our own opinions less than the opinions of others, even though we care more about ourselves." Read that slowly, because that one line can change everything. If someone with that level of power had to remind himself of this, it's normal that you struggle with it too, but it also means you can overcome it. Letting go of other people's opinions does something very practical. It frees up a huge amount of mental energy that was being wasted on overthinking, explaining, and defending decisions that haven't even been questioned yet. When you take that energy back, it goes directly into your work, your creativity, and your confidence. And confidence, real, visible, unshaken confidence, is incredibly powerful. People are drawn to it. Opportunities follow it. Success recognizes it instantly. You don't need everyone to agree with your path. You need to believe in it yourself. You need to be the one person whose belief is unshakable. Start making decisions from that place, not from the imaginary crowd in your mind, but from your real, honest self, who knows exactly where they're going and doesn't need permission to get there. Let people think whatever they want. You focus on building what you know is right. Someone out there needs to see you say this today. Write it in the comments and mean it. Their opinions expire. Number 5, trust the waiting period. This final secret is the one most people fail to understand in time. And honestly, it's the one that hurts the most, because so many people quit right here, at this exact stage, without ever realizing how close they truly were. Let me say this clearly and directly. The waiting period is not wasted time. It is working time. Let me explain what that really means. When you plant a seed in the ground, nothing appears to happen at first. Days go by, sometimes even weeks, and the surface looks exactly the same. It seems like nothing is changing, and if you didn't understand how growth works, you might assume it's failing. You might dig it up, walk away frustrated, or try something completely new. But beneath the surface, quietly and unseen, that seed is doing everything. It's growing roots, building a foundation, preparing for a kind of growth that will eventually rise above the surface in a way no one can ignore. Your journey works the same way. Every real path has seasons, times when it looks like nothing is moving forward, when results aren't visible, when recognition doesn't come, and when the world gives you no confirmation that your effort is working. Those seasons are difficult, and I won't pretend otherwise, but they are not empty. They are full of unseen progress. Strength is being built within you. Your character is forming. Your foundation is being laid for something that will last. The people who eventually attract success aren't always the most talented or the most connected. They are the ones who stayed consistent the longest when things felt the hardest. Winston Churchill once said something powerful that you need to hear. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Read that again slowly, because that line alone can change your life. It's not about perfect performance or early success. It's about having the courage to keep going when there is no visible proof telling you to continue. So here's how you apply this. The next time you find yourself in a waiting phase, when nothing seems to be moving and doubt starts getting louder, stop asking, "Is this even working?" Ask a better question. Ask yourself, what is this phase building inside me right now? because something is always being built. Patience, resilience, clarity. The kind of inner strength that only develops through real struggle. All of it is adding to who you are, even if it's not yet showing up in your results. And one day, maybe sooner than you expect, even if later than you hoped, it will show up clearly, powerfully, and undeniably. And when it does, every difficult, invisible, uncertain day will make complete sense. Do not dig up the seed. Do not abandon what you started. Trust the waiting period. Stay committed. Let it complete its work. Your breakthrough is not gone. It's being created right now beneath everything you can see. If you're in a tough season and you're still showing up, this message is for you. Write this below and mean it. I trust the wait. Now think about what just happened in this video. You didn't just watch something, you experienced 5 truths that most people go their entire lives without fully understanding. And the fact that you stayed until this moment says something important about you. You're not someone who gives up easily, and that matters more than you realize. Here's what I want you to take with you today. Not a checklist, not a summary, not 5 points to forget by tomorrow. I want you to carry one feeling, the understanding that success is not against you. It's not avoiding you or choosing others over you. It's simply waiting for you to stop blocking your own path. Stop chasing it like it's running away. Silence the voice that tells you you're not enough. Follow through on what you say you'll do. Stop shrinking yourself for people who aren't even paying attention. And when the waiting feels heavy, and it will feel heavy, don't walk away from what you started. That man from the beginning of this video, the one who walked away from his job with nothing but a decision, would tell you this himself. The hardest part was never the work. The hardest part was believing before there was anything visible to believe in. And that's exactly where you are right now, in the stage where you believe before you see. As uncomfortable as it feels, that's where every powerful story begins. Your story isn't over, it's only just beginning. Before you leave this video, do this. Hit the like button right now. If anything here connected with you, if something shifted even slightly, show it. Leave a comment and tell me which of these 5 principles you need to work on the most right now. Be honest. This is your space, and every comment matters. Share this video today, not later, not someday, today. Send it to someone who is going through a difficult time and needs to hear that they're not alone and they're not finished. And subscribe, because next week we go even deeper and you don't want to miss it. You are closer than you think. You are stronger than you feel, and what's coming for you is greater than anything you've been through. Keep moving forward, stay committed. The pull has already begun. Before you go, leave this in the comments and let others feel your energy. My best is coming.